everybody, welcome back to the Med Podcast. We sort of have a special episode here today. We're not really sort of going on any guided path. We're kind of just talking, and this episode is really just going to be dedicated to Christmas. I don't think this episode is going to, go like an hour long and 30 minutes type shit. I think it's just going to be, probably a couple minutes, maybe 30 or 45. I'm hoping. I don't know what we would talk about for an hour over Christmas because I don't really have a lot of crazy stories, if any, to be honest. But I'll just set an hour on our timer, anyways. Oh yeah, and I'm here with your other hosts, David and Macy.
You're
Hello.
I guess.
I guess I get the ball rolling. I'm sorry. I have to
Perfect.
think of words. Recently, I haven't had any traditions that I can think of, at least. For Christmas, I haven't celebrated Christmas really. The last time I did, I think last year I did with Pringle, Yahia, Milo, Lexi, and Leah. No, I think that was New Year's. I don't know. I can't remember. Wow, my memory's gotten worse. But when it comes to traditions, do you guys have anything fun that you'd like to do between yourselves or between your families?
I mean, the only Christmas traditions like I had when I was growing up that obviously since I moved out have been a little bit more difficult to maintain was between my sister and I, one of us would always make cinnamon rolls in the morning. My mom would make sure we had a pack, but it was usually like we would buy it and then just never use it all year. And then we would watch Minty Christmas, the My Little Pony movie, and a few other just kind of like movies that were just like, I think we got them for Christmas when we were young, and then it's just been every single Christmas like watching them, and that was it. And then we would just have a day, like a normal fucking day. So
All right, David, what are some traditions you celebrate?
I don't have any traditions.
That's tough.
At least I can't think of any. Oh no. Well, okay, it's not my technically it is. My father likes to decorate with a Christmas tree, and every year he gets an ornament with the date, like the 2022, 2023.
yeah.
So when I was born, that's when he started. And at first it was like the three of us, me, him, and my mom. And they got divorced. It was just me and him. And then recently we have me, him, and Monty. So he gets an ornament made every year, a different kind of ornament, to put on the tree.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a pretty sweet tradition.
That's definitely nice. I don't think I really had a tradition growing up. We didn't really do much. I guess it wasn't really, we didn't celebrate Christmas. It was just one of those, like growing up poor. So you didn't really have a tree. You had to make one type shit. And then the only thing I remember me and Alex doing one year was just like creating our own Christmas tree with like stools. And then we just decided to make our own presents from shit we already had because we weren't really getting anything. So I don't know. It's stuff like that I remember fondly of Christmas. But in terms of tradition, there wasn't really anything that we celebrated on Christmas. It was just another day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you have your families, are you going to make traditions?
I mean, that's one thing I
so.
wanted to bring up. Yeah. It's how, like, what traditions do you think you want to I guess, carry over, but also create potentially? I'm hoping, like, to carry on the whole open one present during Christmas Eve, which it doesn't sound like a tradition, but I know some people don't do that. They don't believe in it. It's like, why open just one present?
What is that?
Well, on Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas, you are allowed to open one present. And then on Christmas, you open all the presents.
I've never heard that before.
Well, there you go.
Heard of it.
Yeah, crazy. Another one I want to create is, whipping my child behind on Christmas. Because, I mean, you got to be appreciative of what you got, you know what I'm saying? So if children start yapping about how they want this and that, I'm about to make my blood boil, I'm telling you.
And make Yapper from Yapperson University. Yeah.
On God. Oh,
I
Macy, you're
want
trying to say
to
something?
carry on like sort of similar to what your dad does, and my mom tried to do one year is we went to like we went to like Walmart or Target or something, and we were all supposed to just pick out like an ornament, like just an ornament that we liked. And I think she said she wanted us to do like every year, like me, my sister, and her would all just pick out an ornament that we liked, and like that would be like the year's ornaments, and then do that every year. So I kind of want to do something like that once we like grow up and stuff, and just do like one maybe for the whole family every year. They don't have to be like customized or anything, just like an ornament that we like every year, just something kooky and cute. But yeah, that's the only thing I can really think of, or like carrying forward, like having just a special breakfast every year. Doesn't have to be like, I don't know, I feel bad, but I don't even honestly like cinnamon rolls that much. There's so much. So just like something nice and special. Doesn't have to be healthy, doesn't have to be anything. Just for Christmas morning.
Yeah, when I have my family, I'm going to carry the tradition my dad does with the ornaments, because I don't feel like I appreciate it as much as I used to. When I was younger, I used to love looking at them when he would bring them in and put them on the tree. And then recently, I didn't know that he kept the tradition. The last year, I didn't know that he bought one, and this year I saw it on the table. I'm like, oh, you still do this? And he's like, yeah, I do it for you. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. But it's definitely something that it's a very nice like detail. And it's something that like should be passed on, I guess. It's not like a big like, you know, your ancestors have, no, but it's like something that like, oh, your grandfather used to do this, blah blah blah. Like
yeah.
And other than that, I think like maybe on Christmas we'd have like a movie marathon of the best Christmas movies, including
Minty Christmas.
What Christmas?
The Minty Christmas.
What's that?
It's the My Little Pony movie. It's one of the best Christmas movies of all time. Minty's my favorite pony.
I've never watched anything related to My Little Pony before.
It's one of my favorite. I think it's Gen 1. Maybe, no, I think it's Gen 3 actually, yeah. But it's my favorite. I absolutely love them. Yeah. We're on Gen 6 right now, I think, of the ponies. Or maybe this is Gen 5. I'm not really sure. I stopped like following it actively, but I've always been a My Little Pony like person, so Minty Christmas is my favorite of all time, and it's one of the best Christmas movies ever because it teaches about the like value of friendship and how Christmas is not just about Santa, it's about like loving each other and being there for each other and stuff.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, so I mean, obviously we got to talk about the spirit of Christmas. You can't really not talk about Christmas and not think about Santa already. But growing up, I feel like our mindset back then was definitely getting presents. I feel like the only mindset I have now really is just if I'm gonna do presents, right? I mean, yeah, I don't want to spend a lot of money on gifts, and I feel like that's going to change as well when you have children, because not only do you have to get gifts for your wife or your significant other, now you have to get presents for your children, and if they're very bratty or end up on the naughty list, quote unquote, then that means you have to give a present to somebody you don't give a shit about, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that whole well, I want to say it's a myth that Santa gives you coals if you've been on the naughty list. That shit never made sense to me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know really how you would end up on the naughty list, because I feel like even bad kids, you know, if they didn't get caught, they would still get presents, so that doesn't really track. And the people who told, you know, other people back then that Santa wasn't real, which is like a big taboo. If you're listening to this podcast, Santa is real. But people who said Santa wasn't real, that they were definitely ending up on the naughty list, I'm telling you that much.
Yeah, I remember when I was told he wasn't real. I think I was like 8 or 9.
You didn't tell me he wasn't real, David.
What are you talking about?
I literally found out that Santa wasn't real when I caught my mom putting presents under the fucking tree. Like, what are you talking about?
But what does that have to relate? How's that relate to me?
Didn't you just say that you're the one who told me Santa wasn't real?
No, I remember when someone told me Santa wasn't real.
Bro, you need to speak up.
I did.
Low as hell. I'm telling you.
I was 8 or 9.
8 or 9? Who told you that?
My father.
Okay. Why'd you say someone then, you fucking moron?
Oh, you know, I didn't want to put him on blast.
Yeah, your dad told you.
I just gave this nice ass story, and I'm like, oh yeah, he told me Santa wasn't real.
Bruh.
I mean, the sooner you grow up, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, right? Is like, I don't like how people, or I guess children, make it seem like the only reason Christmas is a thing is so they can get gifts from Santa. I feel like it's how they're raised, yes, but I mean, what to you, I guess, what do you think is the spirit of Christmas aside from Jesus being born?
Gifts, 100%. Like, so.
Okay, well,
you're asking the wrong person, because recently my family basically just fucked me over, and I have no family essentially other than my parents. So I'm not in the like spirit of Christmas. And my father doesn't, celebrate Christmas really, so can't really celebrate anything with him. Like, we go out to eat, but that's really it. And my mom, she celebrates Christmas, but mostly like on the religious side, since she's super Christian. So yeah.
So let's just say then, if you had a kid, right, and I guess you somehow got fucked over by your family, and you were just mad you couldn't have the spirit of Christmas, you would tell your kid Santa isn't real, and then hit him, right?
Absolutely fucking not. He's not finding out ever.
Okay, then he's just gonna be delusioned. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, he's going to mental hospital.
Somebody at school is going to tell him, and then what? What are you gonna do?
I beat their ass.
The child's ass, right?
Yes, the child and the parents. I'll be Santa. I'll be Krampus.
There you go. I'll be Santa. Krampus had us. Fuck you. Anyways, so in the spirit of Christmas and beating children's asses, I recently watched the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas special on Disney yesterday. Well, they made the original ones that we grew up with Devin Bostic and whoever the fuck, I think it was Zach, who played Greg, and then they remade it, at least the fourth one, with a different family, The Long Haul, and then I guess somewhere in between that they started making them animated, so it was more.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they recently released the Christmas special one. I watched it, and when I tell you, like, I never understood. Like, I know there's a whole theory that Greg himself is a sociopath, or a psychopath, not a sociopath, but he's actually a psychopath, because a lot of the actions he does is very questionable. I never read the Christmas one, the book itself, but watching the movie, that shit, it peeved me the fuck off. Kids, I think, are stupid as fuck. I always think kids are stupid.
Yeah,
they do stupid things. Well, not fully developed, yes, but who's raising them now, especially like with the iPad kids nowadays, like that shit, I have no faith in the next generation. This movie, I'm not saying is raising any fucking kids. Obviously, I don't think it is. But if kids were watching this movie, I think I would hate them even more. So pretty much the premise of it is literally just Greg is happy about Christmas because he wants to get a game console. I already forgot the name of it, but it's supposed to be the latest gaming console, so he could just play games. That's pretty much Greg's character. He just wants to play games all day, every day, and be a lazy piece of shit. So he talks to Rowley. Eventually, they try to make a snowman because their mom, or his mom, I said there's Lamel, his mom found an old, weird-looking fucking elf, like a toyish looking elf, and decided to bring it out. Shit creeped Greg out because apparently he was supposed to watch what he was doing and report it back to Santa, so he tried to avoid being home. David, fuck you. Stop posting shit in the chat, bro. Anyways, so they eventually create this big ass snowball. It rams into a government like towing truck. It breaks it. Now they're basically wanted fugitives. But the person didn't get a good look at them. I know, it takes a big turn, doesn't it? They're wanted fugitives. So for them to escape the law, they decided to give up their hats and their earmuffs, which the plot of it is Greg doesn't realize that his name is etched on the hat. So they have to now go back to this trash, or what they thought was a trash, but is actually a donation bin for kids. You know, kids who are less fortunate to be given presents on Christmas. The thing is, he can't make it to that donation bin because a big ass fucking snowstorm comes out of nowhere and basically keeps him and his family in the house for, I think, about a month, which is pretty crazy. They start going obviously psychotic, and the only thing he cares about is getting his gaming console during that entire thing and to be perceived as good. To cut a long story short, pretty much at the end, he decides to donate that gaming console, but it wasn't even because of good intention. He did it because he thinks next year there's going to be an even better gaming console, which you can dream. You know what I'm saying? It's always okay to dream. But if you're donating something because you know something else is going to come out better next year, to me, that kind of tarnishes like the idea of good doing. Like it's the same with like somebody saying, "Oh, I'm going to give this person $100 because I know later they're going to give me a blowjob." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, like. So sometimes it's just that's not the spirit of Christmas, is what I'm saying. Like you shouldn't feel like you have to donate because there's something better in it for you, is what I mean. That tracks, right? Obviously it does. You know what I'm saying?
Vaguely.
Perfect. That's all I can ask for. What about you, David?
What's the question?
Okay, there wasn't a question.
Because I was looking up the movie because I'm like, how the fuck, like, fugitives? What?
Well, okay, so they basically become fugitives because the big snowball, or I guess the snowball they made was small. They started to roll down a hill, became big, smashed into a fucking like. Okay,
No, I heard the whole story. I just don't understand.
And they start running away. So now they're wanted for $500. You know what I'm saying? Like they're criminals. That's it. Like do criminals deserve to get presents? Yes or no? Yes or no?
What?
What kind of? All right, let me think.
Do they?
Do
Yes or no?
criminals deserve presents?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is a present? Like, come on.
Are you stupid? Like,
What kind of criminal, bro? Like,
are we talking about like jail? Like
we're talking
from jail, like
destruction of property criminals.
no, I'm talking about like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, destruction of government property isn't bad, right? So anybody who vandalizes government property, destroys anything, it's all right.
yeah.
I think those guys are like eligible to Christmas gifts. It's the murderers and the other people that
So you don't think? Oh, so you think a selective group of people deserve gifts?
Absolutely, life is not fair.
Okay. Says the Caucasian male. Anyways,
Someone has to.
fair enough. What do you think, Macy?
I'm so lost. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Bro, like you gotta keep up. You gotta keep up, deadass.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, to be fair, you've been getting lost a lot for the last couple episodes.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
just
been getting lost,
confused, bro.
Okay. Well,
I mean, are we still asking I'm sorry, for one, I did not follow the plot the way you explained it whatsoever.
I got stuck when they became fugitives.
Absolutely no idea what was going on.
Well,
As I was trying to
got
catch up,
hung up
you were
on
just getting
criminals.
further and further away from me on that.
Like he just got caught up on criminals because he's an attorney. So, like, you're not defending them, David. Calm down. Okay. It's literally just pay attention to it, right? The main plot of it.
Is the question still whether or not criminals deserve presents, or did something else happen while I was trying to catch up to that part?
I mean, that was more so just a side question, but if you want to answer it, feel free to.
What was the main question?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, sure.
You know what what are you saying though? Like, what is that in reference?
That
to?
is what I'm saying. I'm saying, does it make sense? Like, the whole plot of the movie is basically, okay, he's trying to be good on Christmas, even though he thinks that to be good on Christmas, you only have to be good for the entire month of December. So he can do shit for previous month. It doesn't count. But in December, you have to be really good to get a present, right? So he tries to be really good, ends up damaging government property, and then tries to hide it, goes on the run, which is not really even on the run. He's just hiding in his house and doesn't tell anybody about it. And then even though he's under surveillance, or he perceives that he's under surveillance, he finds the gift that he wanted, even though he wasn't supposed to. So that's naughty children shit right there. Looking for gifts that you're not supposed to look for. And then because he knows he's going to get it, he starts to be smug. Like he starts to act on his good behavior type shit, even though he fucking damaged property. And then at the end, he gives it away only because he knows something else is coming for him later. Something that's better.
What a piece of shit.
Like, oh
Yeah.
God. Like,
I concur. If the question was, is that the Christmas spirit? Absolutely not.
I mean, sounds like this Christmas spirit to me. You fuck what I'm saying.
the whole like naughty or nice prerogative for Christmas is kind of ridiculous in general. Like, I don't know. Yes, you know, there's the whole like Santa side component, but as a whole, I think more than anything, the spirit of Christmas, quote unquote, is like not really even the spirit of Christmas, but like the goal, I guess, is just maintaining, you know, like really healthy friendships and like being good to your friends and stuff like that. And like, yeah, you know, as a kid, like, oh, you be good to them, they'll be good to you kind of shit. And it's the same for Santa. Like, I guess you be good to everyone so that Santa's good to you kind of thing. But I don't know. Just as a whole, like, you work to improve those friendships and like be good, quote unquote. And then, you know, at the end of it, I think more than just like in physical objects. At the end of the year, when you're kind of, at least for me, like it's always just a time of like reflection of the year as a whole and like my relationships and my objectives and how much I've accomplished. If you're being nice all year, then you have like a more positive end of the year experience. Versus when you isolate yourself, you know, like for one, you're isolating yourself from, as like in that child's like perspective, from people who could be giving you gifts, or like if you aren't nice to your parents, they won't be as good to you. But also like it's more isolating, it's lonely, like it's a shitty time of year for a lot of people because like, you know, the darkness, like getting dark early, it's cold, like you just want to have some heartwarming experiences and shit. So there's like a lot of focus on just improving your social life in like a really weird way of framing that. I don't know how to say that in a better way, but like if you work throughout the year to like have a healthy relationship with the people around you and like not isolate yourself and like be kind to others, at the end of the year you get to be gracious that like you have friends and like you have people that care about you and that love you because you love them and like you aren't an asshole, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know, that was a rant that was incredibly circular, but I keep trying to express what I'm thinking and it's not coming out.
You confused me, bro.
Okay.
What about you, David? What is your what's your 2 cents?
Well, I can't remember anything of my childhood, so I don't think I was. I know I was spoiled, but I never thought I was a brat or I was ungrateful.
Was or is still? Which one?
Am I ungrateful now? I think I'm ungrateful.
You're hella ungrateful. Hey, yeah, listen, right? I don't mean to interrupt you, but just as a quick side note, I think people who think that getting other people presents because they know that means that they get a present in return, they're ungrateful. Like I don't care what anybody says. If you think because you're getting a present for somebody that they're going to get something for you, or you have that intention in your head that they better get something for you, I think you're ungrateful as fuck.
I also just kind of hate when people get presents for me because then there's the expectation. I'm like, I have already like spent my Christmas budget on like the 2 people that I wanted to give presents
exactly.
to.
Like the people
and
you
now
care
there's
about.
this expectation I have to get you something. The fuck? Like, no, I'm gonna make you some cheap ass shit that's like, it's from the heart, but it's like mass produced in my kitchen.
Oh God. No, David, listen, all right? Because I didn't get you shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think you were gonna get me anything. I did talk to Pringle because he was talking about how he has to do Christmas shopping for the friends that he cares about, and I wasn't on that list. Just fuck him.
Wait, you were on that list?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't on the list.
No, that's what I'm saying. You weren't?
I know, right? Like what?
That's crazy. Wait, did he say the friends he cares about?
No, he didn't. That's how I interpreted it.
No.
That's how I interpreted it. Because he was like, oh, I have to do like shopping for he and Milo or whatever, fuck Milo. And he's like, we always do this thing like every year. And in my head, I'm thinking like, so David, me, like, you're not listing us. What are you talking about? And he was like, you want me to get you something? So you weren't? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I got him. Like I didn't expect it, but at the same time, he was like, "You didn't get me something last year." I'm like, "Bro, who gave you your first monitor? I got you pizza when you didn't even ask for it." You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, I was gonna get you something, and I want to hear your opinion on the gift first, because I don't know if you're gonna like it. So I was gonna get you Risk of Rain Returns.
I mean, I'm not ungrateful. I would have appreciated it, but I don't play Risk of Rain like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I know you used to. I don't know why you stopped.
Well, Risk of Rain 2 was fun, but it's also like a big, like, if I just want to kill time. If I'm not playing with anybody, I'm just playing it to kill time, but there's other games.
Okay, because I was also going to get you the Need for Speed game that I just talked about as well. I was thinking about it.
Wait. Dude, you're getting me the Need for Speed game? That's crazy. Like,
Yes.
What, bro? What are you talking about?
And then I was trying to think of like what to get Macy. And I'm like, oh, something Sims related. I'm like, wait, doesn't she have everything Sims related?
Yeah, I'm trying to like wean myself away because I don't want to keep spending money when The Sims 5 comes out and it all becomes obsolete anyway.
Oh, when does Sims 5 comes out?
I think it comes out in 2024. And then also, like, I can't even, like I said last time, I can't even load The Sims on my computer. Like, it just crashes. So, it's okay.
Exactly. No,
you don't have to get me anything, though.
Right? Like, we weren't going to get you shit, dude. Fuck what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm playing. Obviously, we were...
I figured, like, when we next, like, hung out, we could just kind of, like, pay for something or something like that.
Yeah, I don't...
Because... yeah, there's not really much to like get you besides like I can get you another figurine or another like random thing, but I feel like that's just kind of like meh, you know?
No, hold on. We're already thinking bad. Like we're already thinking naughty, right? The spirit of Christmas isn't the present. You know what I'm saying? It's being appreciative for what you're given from others. And the present.
So I should give you the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I know you love that game.
No, I need you to get me a 10-inch dildo. Like, fuck out of here, dickhead. Now, to be fair, right, I didn't know what I was going to get you. I just kind of assumed that you would just let me know, because it's easier to just ask you, like, hey, what do you want? You know what I mean? And listen, the number one answer for that, kids listening, money. Like, if somebody ever asks you, what do you want? I want money. Like, be real.
Yeah.
That is what I always say.
I'm gone.
So next time you come up or we come down or whatever, like.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Because David, after you told me that you got a card shop, we do have cards here. You know what I mean? There's the Costco pack that me and Macy bought that we're realistically never gonna open because we know that what bundle is this? The Scarlet and Violet pack is dog shit, so we're probably never gonna open this bitch. But if you come up here on Christmas, not only will I personally wrap that as a present for you, I'll give it to you. You know what I mean? You're welcome. And it not only comes with the fucking ETB for Scarlet, it comes with 2 Pokeballs as well.
It's true.
And you can sell that on your fucking website, bitch.
Well.
Oh, also, do you want a body pillow for somebody from Chainsaw Man?
Yo.
Like a body pillow cover?
Are you asking me or him?
On God.
You. Because I got it for White Elephant. I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
I've never had a body pillow before.
It's just the cover. Like it's.
I don't have a pillow that long either.
You don't want to like hang it on your wall?
I also have.
I don't know. I've never seen it. So okay, cool. So we're in the same.
Watch it, but I think it's really good, and it would pique my interest because it's like about a guy who wants to touch boobs for the first time. That's basically the whole entire like thing about it. But I mean, shit. And I don't think I was gonna be like, oh shit, I'll just come up right now. But then I'm like, oh wait, I have to go tomorrow with my mom, to see some cousins on her side.
Come up right now, goddamn, bro. We got our Christmas tree up. We got everything. We don't need you.
I was gonna say, didn't you like have plans with your dad today?
Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot. You see how unappreciative this Caucasian man is?
It's like the fuck.
Just forget about family.
It's not even unappreciated. It's just that my memory is just going down the fucking drain.
Oh, that's why you haven't texted me in 2 weeks. Crazy.
I mean, just like you said, bro. You'll text me when you need something, right?
No. Remember when we had that conversation? Remember when we had that conversation last time? Like, no, you said when I literally told your friends. Remember when you literally told your friends that you would visit them once a month? When's the last time you visited us? A year ago. A year ago. Like,
your words verbatim.
Unappreciative as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, unappreciative.
Words verbatim.
Like,
I'll call you
verbatim. I'll show up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, verbatim. But where are you?
You should
Like,
come
where-
up and see the apartment though. I've been like, I got a new couches with a new couch covers.
I was about to say, did you get a
And-
new apartment?
No,
Like, no, you had him
but
stuttering.
like all kinds of shit. It looks
Like-
so nice in here. Aside from like the random like bundles of things that I just don't know where to put. But
I mean, I can come up for New Year's.
I mean,
Yeah.
are we gonna have the Christmas tree up for New Year's? No, what the fuck?
When are you taking it down? Like
the
we're after
Christmas tree is pretty. Like I don't want to take it
Hell
down
yeah.
immediately.
Are you kidding me, bro? You know how strong that shit smells? God.
All right, let me tell my mom that I'm going up to you guys for New Year's.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, I'm gonna tell him I'm going up tomorrow. Like,
I honestly don't know because I know
I
every
don't-
New Year's, Tiffany and I have these two childhood friends that I think I've talked to you guys about. Well, I know I've talked to you about Eddie, but Warren and Kirsten, that we like grew up together. I don't know if they are wanting to do something for New Year's, but at the same time, they're having a party right fucking now, and I wasn't invited. So
then fuck them. Like, fuck them.
Okay, so
literally, like my mom was telling me about it.
so
and I
New
was like,
Year's
"Oh."
is technically like Sunday and Monday. So
I also work on Sunday.
what?
I don't, so I'm chilling.
You work on New Year's?
I work on New Year's Eve.
Wait, so 31st. Some basically okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we're open on New Year's.
You're fucking not be.
Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck?
I'll just spend like the day with Edward then. Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll spend-
He's not
we're
working.
doing-
It's Sunday,
fuck
so
Yeah, not like I gotta, do anything, right? Fuck out of here.
what are you gonna be doing? Editing? We know you don't do that.
I edit more than you, buddy. Say that much.
And that's on God.
Have you hit 100 or what?
I'm about to.
So
I'm
you
at
haven't.
93.
So you haven't.
I'm at 93 subs. 93.
David, the question was, did you?
And I said soon.
No. No. You know what I mean? No. Now, is that a good Christmas, present that you want? Is it? Do you want to hit 100?
Are you gonna give me bots or something?
Do you want me to get you
Make a few more
bucks? Is
Google
what I'm
accounts,
saying,
bro.
bro? Like, what do you need? Be real. Like, is that something you want for Christmas? You know what I mean?
I mean,
Google accounts are free, bro.
I feel like I'll get 7 subscribers by New Year's, so we'll see.
And if you don't, what are you gonna jump off a cliff?
Yeah, that is an option.
I just might. Now, listen, right? Because Christmas is really not Christmas without Santa. We love Santa out here, right?
Holy shit!
I had a close encounter with Santa when I was younger.
Oh my gosh.
What, like, did he touch you?
David, he did. Like, bro, what are you talking
Because
about?
when I think of close encounter, I think of things getting up the buffalo from aliens.
Dude, you are the weirdest man I know. It's crazy. I said I had a close encounter. You think the first thing is he touched me? That's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
I had a close encounter with the ops, so that means they touched you, I shot you, right? Like,
Remember my career?
dude. Listen, bro, you're obviously going down the spiral right now.
I'm going down something. I just saw how many views my fucking Lethal Company video has. I'm fucking
Sure. How many views?
6.5 million.
6.5 million. How much money you spent on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, listen, right? Because we did the math. If you spend, and this is for everybody at home, if you spend $900 million, you can get like what?
Okay.
You can get like 500 million views. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Okay.
that sounds like it's dubs to me. You know what I mean? Now, I think we also did, what was it, 900 trillion? That's generational debt right there. You know what I mean? Like, is it worth the outcome? Probably, but you know what I mean. You get famous, you're just in debt for the rest of your life and your kids. So there you go.
Yeah, the ad cost overall $4.95.
I mean, that ad put into work. That's all
It
you
definitely did. Wait, I got 60,000 impressions through the ad.
God damn.
Wow.
And you were at a what? A 0.02 CPV, right?
I don't know.
There you go. There you go, audience. You don't have to know shit to get views. But regardless, if you want bots for Christmas, just let me know.
Wait, I have a female audience? That's gotta be a lie.
That
I'm
is
just so surprised.
that is dangerous.
That's gotta be a lie.
That is dangerous. Better be careful.
I mean, I watch your fucking videos, so there you
Yeah,
go.
but you're like
Oh,
my
yeah.
boy.
Are you like 30%
Okay, but
of
I
his
still
female
am
audience?
under female on Google. Like,
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Are you just like wide? Oh wait, 280 viewers are female.
all right.
I mean, Macy, have you been watching
I got
that
like
video?
3 accounts.
208 dollars? Damn.
Depends which video it is.
You can leave more.
I mean, you don't really
Anyways,
like tell me when your shit comes out, so I just like watch it whenever I see it pop up.
Yeah, I don't really tell people my videos. 'Cause, like, I only upload on Instagram and Discord whenever my video comes up.
All right.
I don't really look at either.
Let's get back on the track of Christmas. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
Because that's what we're here. We're not here to give David a sponsor. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to the Update channel, by the way. Like, be real. 93 subscribers. Okay.
Nah, I think that what you said, that if you're giving someone a present because you're expecting a present, then you're a piece of shit. Because when you give them that present and they don't have anything for you, you better not start getting mad. Especially if it's a surprise present.
Like, yeah, like you're just giving the present to give it. You're spreading the cheer. So hold on. If somebody is homeless and you give them something, what do you expect back from them? You know what I'm saying? I want the clothes on your back. Like, what? Like, that's such a fucking malicious thought to think about sometimes. I'm not saying everybody who thinks about that is malicious. It could also be the way that you're raised. And like I said before, like people who are raising kids now with their fucking iPads and shit, I think that generation is fucked. And it's worse too because that generation, I think, is also spoiled as fuck. So they could be doing a bunch of horrendous shit and still be getting presents. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck Santa's been doing this whole time, but they're definitely not on the naughty list.
My question is, what has Krampus been doing?
But he's been taking the whole fucking decade off. What are you talking about?
Literally.
He dropped that one movie and he dipped. He got his bag and left. Look out of here. But I mean, I'm praying for the generation. Now obviously, David, you just mentioned religion, the religion side of Christmas, being that Jesus was born on today. Now for everybody else that actually doesn't care about that because it's just for the presents, that's tough. But David, is there anything you could say about the religion side or what?
Yeah, because people have this like, I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
Wasn't there this whole? Maybe you don't know, and I don't remember what I'm talking about. I just heard this, and I'm trying to remember it, but that's not working. People were saying that Jesus wasn't actually born on the 25th.
Wasn't it just like around that time, and then they decided to do the 25th because it was like some other holiday or something, or like some seasonal like day?
That's what I'm thinking too, because I remember hearing that it was actually like in November or October, but they didn't want to make like Halloween for Jesus.
Yeah,
I
vaguely remember
that.
hearing something about that.
But I mean, like, the only way to actually know is if you were there. So who cares? And I don't know about you, but I wasn't alive when Jesus was born, so. Okay, apparently you guys were, or what? Like.
Oh, okay. So the December 25th was chosen because it is exactly 9 months after March 25th, which is the traditional date of Jesus' crucifixion.
What?
What?
When he got crucified,
Oh,
9 months after he was reborn.
Yeah,
like
rebirth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
So that's why they chose the 25th of December.
makes sense.
Okay.
Pog.
Perfect. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, like, David, what is Christmas? I mean, you're probably like the most religious person here. Are you celebrating it because of Jesus or because you want presents? Like,
Probably the latter.
of course it is. Macy, what about you?
I missed the question again. I'm sorry, you talked so fast. I forgot what you said.
What? I might as well not even talk. You know what I mean? David,
I'm
okay.
really trying here. You're just talking, and then it's like I hear it, and then I hear the next thing, and then you ask me, and I forget it. I think I'm just panicking.
Why are you panicking?
I don't know. My brain's panicking.
All right, then we'll take it slow. You know what I mean? And I know David's favorite word is slow. So I think we all know, especially the story of, what is it, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, right?
Yeah.
We love him.
Story.
I honestly don't remember. I don't know. Aside from him being, I think, picked on because he had a red nose, was that basically it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's from the song. Like, is there an actual story?
Basically it. So there is an and that's some of the other Christmas characters, but I don't remember their role in it. But he was like super sheltered growing up, and he had its the red nose, obviously, and then it really is just a song. And then there was a girl that like was like nice to him and that he fell in love with, and she was like, it was cute. And Santa was also like not that nice to him at first, but then Santa needed him, so then it was like, oh, okay, switcheroo.
So he abused them.
Basically just kind of like a using situation, like, oh, you're useful now, okay.
Okay. And isn't he the same one that ran over Grandma?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. I don't think it's ever specified.
Oh, okay.
I mean, isn't Rudolph at the front because the light?
I know, right? Like, I'm pretty
It's
sure he
true.
was him.
But Rudolph could have pulled it off pretty well and done like one of those cute little like, and then like glide and like pick up really quick, and then one of the mid reindeer could have.
He slid around the block apparently, right? Like he slid the block.
He could have like saved it, and then the middle reindeer could have like flubbed it and like fucked up Grandma. So there really is no way of telling.
Now, obviously, we can't accuse Rudolph without evidence. You know what I'm saying? But David, you're an attorney. Like, how well of a case do you think Rudolph has right here? Because, I mean, he's at the front.
A pretty good case because...
What do you mean?
Well, okay, there is a song about fucking Miss Claus being run over by a reindeer, and there is an assumption that Rudolph is at the front because the light off his nose gives off, like, you know, a pathway for Santa to go in the storm or whatever.
What do you mean an assumption?
Is there actual legitimate proof that Rudolph is
hold on.
We're just assuming.
Listen. Obviously, Rudolph is at the front. In every iteration that I've seen of Santa, Rudolph is always at the front because of the fact that his nose fucking guides them. So, I mean, that's indisputable fact. Okay, yeah, search it about Google. Because this is some bullshit right here.
Rudolph only leads Santa's sleigh when the weather is bad. Okay, when the weather is bad.
That doesn't mean he can't just turn. You know, he could just turn off the nose. That doesn't mean he's not at the front. That doesn't mean he's not at the front.
But what happens if he turns off his nose? He dies.
What? What kind of evidence is that? Like on God? Is that how you're gonna defend him? Right? That's how you can defend him in court.
Yeah.
If he turns off his nose, Your Honor, he's dead. Okay, so I guess he just sleeps.
Let me show you.
Like shit, bro. Obviously, he did run over Grandma. And there's indisputable fact of that.
It does say in the song that she wandered into the snow. So there's no line in the song about it being snowing. It could be like snowy. It could just be snow on the ground. So there's no way to ascertain the weather situation when Grandma got run over by a
reindeer. Like the song says she walked into the storm. She just walked into the snow.
No, literally, yeah. It just says she staggered out the door into the snow.
Okay, but who should think if they just go out into the snow? Why should she have the assumption that she's gonna get hit by a reindeer? You know what I mean?
Why are we blaming the reindeer when the fat man is the one that's leading them?
What do you mean leading them? They're the ones leading him.
It's an inside job.
For sure. It must be
you want to show her off so you can get like the sexier girl.
What?
What are you talking about? Miss Claus isn't the one who got killed.
Bro, you are high on the fucking...
Isn't Grandma Miss Claus?
No.
What the fuck? Bro's been arguing some imaginary case. What the fuck is going on with you?
It doesn't sound like imaginary.
What are you...
Grandma is just a random person's grandma, bro.
Dude, Santa is literally real. I just told you I had an encounter with him. So I'm speaking from personal... Okay, who said that? Like, who said I got touched? Was it you? Like, be real. Like, I'm just saying, like, right? It makes sense. Nobody should have to go into the snow and fear for their life that they're going to get hit by a reindeer. And then she died. Like, he needs to go to court. He needs to be in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Why would you ever take an animal to court, though? That's the thing.
What the fuck are you talking? What do you mean? Why?
You didn't take Harambe to court. You shot him.
You literally saw what happened. What was it? Like there was a funeral one time. So if I remember correctly, and I'm trying to think I'm fucking on a lot of terrible memories right now, but literally somebody I think was trying to take a picture with an elephant, or they were fucking around with an elephant, and that elephant killed them. And not only did it kill them, but I think 3 days later or 4 days later, they had a funeral for the person that died. That elephant came back. He came to the fucking funeral and started stomping on the fucking casket.
That's just funny.
That's real. No, David, that's not fake. It's real.
No, I said it's funny.
I know, but I mean, like, you listen, calm down, right? First of all,
because you know how fucked that is. But the guy dies from the elephant, and that same elephant comes up saying like, "Oh, part 2."
Okay, but elephants have great memory, is what I mean. Like they'll keep an eye. Now, that elephant should have gone to court. He should have been trialed. Like he should have. His ass should have been.
Where are you gonna fit his big ass?
I mean, fit his big ass 60 feet under the dirt. You fuck what I'm saying? Because if you take a life. Obviously, the regular standard procedure is you die. So Reindeer...
Harambe died. He didn't go to court. What, because he was black?
Yo, who said that? Who said that? Why is the Caucasian guy bringing up race? Isn't that crazy? Listen. I'm not saying that what Rudolph did was wrong. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, wait, hold on. You said there was no fucking snowstorm, right? So he saw where he was going.
No.
He just hit the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
We just know there was snow on the... Like, we don't know if it was snow. We have no idea if it was snowing.
Let me get this shit out of my face. Like, you could look at any one of these grandma got by here by her fucking reindeer shows.
Wait, let me look at that music video.
Grandma go.
Like, she got fucked. She literally died. Like, that is not funny, David. Like, you're over here laughing about the elephant stomping on this person's casket.
Then why are you laughing?
I'm not. I'm crying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. I know this is a very sensitive subject for a lot of us. I know David would definitely. This is a court case that you would try though. I think we all know that. But
if I tried a case with a fucking animal, you know how stupid I would look?
What do you mean how stupid you look? How about the money? You know how much? You know how rich Santa is?
Rudolph?
I'm pretty sure it's Santa. That's one of his gang. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at you now. Now you're like, damn, you know
Santa
what?
Be the one because you don't take the car to court for a hidden drive. You take the person.
David, are you comparing a living thing to an object? Isn't that what they did back then? Of course, it's the white man saying that. Come on now. Like, be real. Be real. Buddy did us really just compared an inanimate object to a fucking living thing.
To an animal.
Your ancestors.
What?
They're looking down proud. They're looking down proud.
Yeah, they came from Africa.
Oh, you must be South African. Like, I must have missed it. Like, what are you talking about?
All our ancestors come from Africa. Calm down.
They all come from the earth. Like, what, bro? Stupid as fuck. All right. Obviously, again, sensitive subject. Let's sort of change the subject because you can't talk about Christmas without talking about the Polar Express. No, you fucking idiot.
Oh, I fucking hate that song. I hate that movie.
What?
I'm so sick of that movie.
No.
I've seen it too many times.
No.
I can't stand it. It literally gets me like, it creeps me out so bad.
What?
No.
It just makes me so uncomfortable. I can't stand watching that movie.
Okay, make your case though. Like, why does it make you uncomfortable?
I can't describe it in a way that makes sense other than the animation style and just watching it as a whole, like the animation style, the voice acting, the script. I don't know what it is, but every time that movie gets put on, it just like makes my skin crawl. I think it may have something to do, like, I just have watched it way too many times because it was like every Christmas, every day leading up to Christmas, every Christmas event at my school in elementary school, like every single thing ever was Polar Express.
Because you cannot have Christmas without the Polar Express.
And like, I respect that. I think, I'm sure it is a great movie. I just hate watching it.
Okay, well, I mean, like, David, what is it? Like, people's opinions can be invalid. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And that's valid.
Now, should we invalidate Macy's opinion because it's wrong? Probably. 100%. Okay, I don't know about 100% because I know there's some people that don't like that movie because it's very uncanny valley.
My friend said the reason the movie's bad is because the animation's bad. What?
The animation's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. Talking out of his ass.
I mean, you see the people, like, clips right now are being sent on TikTok, and you'll see in the comments that people are like, I don't remember the animation being that bad. Well, when you were a kid, you had a very overactive imagination. It's much better in imagination than what you have right now being on TikTok. You bum ass, go get a fucking job. But
look at the clip I sent from Polar Express.
I don't have to look at it, David. Like, I just looked at that one. Wait, is that the one where they forgot to animate one of the elves?
Yes.
Okay, I saw that. No, I can understand the argument, right? That the reason why people are creeped out about it because it's very uncanny valley. It looks
just googling.
The faces do just look scared, like scary as fuck. Now for an animation, especially, I think this was released in what year was this released? I forgot.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So, 2004. So for a 2004 film, these graphics, I think, in my opinion, were amazing. Like, this shit was crazy. And I mean, you see the shit they make now, that Christmas special from what was it? Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That shit looked like ass. Like, no cap. That shit like ass. This one, they had they animated every fucking hair follicle, every mustache. Like, no, bro. They did all that shit. And then the fact that it's such a timeless classic that it's still alive to this day is crazy. Now, obviously this is the movie, but don't forget the song. Mariah Carey, her Christmas song. Fuck that song. I'm tired of hearing it every year.
I actually haven't heard it. I'm surprised.
David, you must not be alive then. You know what I'm saying? You must not be alive.
I have not heard it anywhere.
Do you listen to the radio?
Have you been anywhere?
Absolutely not.
There you go.
Have you been anywhere? You know what I mean?
Yes, I just went to 4 Walmarts today.
You went to where?
4 Walmarts.
4 Walmarts. Okay,
crazy. Why would you do that?
Walmart is not playing Mariah Carey. Well, at least not the times you went. Of course, retail is playing Mariah Carey. It's the biggest hit. Like, the fact that Mariah Carey, and it's funny too, because she acknowledges the whole meme that she freezes when December is over and then thaws out right at after Thanksgiving ends. She just starts thawing out. That song, bro, holy shit. There have been so many other fucking songs that have been made around Christmas by a lot of other celebrities. I don't think any one of them are ever going to surpass Mariah Carey's song, ever.
No one will ever reach that level of notoriety. There's no shot.
Well, the singular song. Like, I don't even think Mariah Carey is relevant until that song gets released again.
Let me search up most popular songs in the world of all time.
Okay, what the fuck?
Number 1 is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
Ew.
Of all time? Who's lying to us?
Number 2 is Despacito. Number 3 is Work by Rihanna featuring Drake. Number 4 is Something Just Like This by the Chainsmokers and Coldplay.
Okay, I already know it's a lie.
And number 5, let me scroll back down, is, oh, wait, never mind, I lied. Number 1 is Spotlight by Chao Zhan. I'm getting his name wrong, but...
What do you say?
54 million in sales.
Do sales really count, though? In this day and age?
We're talking about streaming. Like, come on now. Give it the times.
I'll See You Again by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth.
Okay, David, none of these have to do with Christmas. Get to Mariah Carey. What number is she on that list?
Okay, let me find Mariah. Wow. She's not even in the top 10.
What about top 100?
Let's see.
Okay, well, what's the verdict?
She's not popular at all.
The crazy thing is, I just searched Mariah Carey and Google's giving me like some weird fucking Christmas animation on the screen, bro.
So I guess
what is the number 1 song of all time? Okay, it keeps changing. It's Blinding Lights.
Well, okay, well, stop looking at it. Obviously, that shit has gone crazy. So, but I mean, I guess that just goes to show. You know what I mean? Like, I think Mariah Carey is probably only fucking popular in the U.S. I don't. Oh, are we counting Canada? Do we care about Canada?
I guess.
I don't think Canada even listens to Mariah Carey. I could be wrong, but the fact
she's
that
only 54?
I mean,
She was like in her 30s, bro.
I thought she was in her 80s.
Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. That's why you don't have a girlfriend.
I thought she was in her fucking 30s. That's crazy.
But so that's why I don't have a girlfriend.
Bro, you cannot just talk about girls' ages like that. Come on, don't be real.
Yeah, but I thought she was old, or I thought she was close to death. I thought she already was dead.
Dead. You thought what? No, you're fucking around. No, you're fucking around.
I'm being serious.
You thought Mariah Carey was dead. Are you on TikTok? Are you anywhere alive? Like,
The only song I know from her is All I Want for
A picture of her, bro?
I just saw it. Like just now.
Just looked at it, yeah.
Dang, she got some
Anyways,
Anyway.
obviously we know that I've been talking the whole time, so I'll let you guys go ahead and give your.
You've been
opinions.
talking.
Hell yeah, bro! I'm gonna look at this fucking recording and see nothing but me. Be real. All right, Chip. What do you guys have to say about Christmas? What are some final thoughts? I guess because we only have 5 minutes left on this 1
A
hour.
lot of
Time.
people think Christmas is a scam.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely like become a little bit more just a consumer holiday than anything else.
Oh,
But my favorite part of Christmas is the lights. I think it's just beautiful, like visually. And obviously, like I love giving gifts, which makes me like low-key also kind of hate it because I hate spending money on gifts. But I just love like giving gifts and like making people feel like they've been thought about and stuff like that. And I think it's just a great season for like strengthening those kinds of relationships and like bringing joy to others and also pretty lights. So overall, I like Christmas mostly for the aesthetic and the like heartwarming egg shit. But I also always get super depressed on Christmas. So there we go.
Well, I found out recently through TikTok that like for example Black Friday sales, they'd be like, oh, this is now $399, like $399, and then they took away the tag and the original price is still $399. Like they were just fucking people over saying it's Black Friday price. And I'm pretty sure they do that for Christmas as well. Like I think now they're doing that because people just trust it. They're like, oh, Black Friday, oh, Christmas sale, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like unless you can actually see digitally that like there's a price off, people will believe it. And I think that's the dumbest shit ever. And like last minute Christmas shopping is also a fucking scam because they raise the prices.
Yeah. They raise the prices when everybody shops like the most. So around Black Friday. And then they like, I have actually seen that they generally, like a lot of places like raise prices for Black Friday. Like they'll raise it the week before from like $3.50 to $4 something and then bring it back down to like $3.75 and be like, oh, like it's $75 off, or like, oh, get 20% off, and they raise the price so that you're still like paying more. It's not the same. And then obviously like right before Christmas as well, you know, raising the prices slightly, and it's all like, you know, demand and shit. Like if people are going to pay for it because that's when everybody wants to get their shopping done, or everyone has to get their shopping done, they may as well fucking get more money out of this. But it's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not just retails though. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen videos as well of people saying Amazon's doing the exact same thing. But I mean, who's to be the wiser? Like nobody. They have websites that track like old prices or a price, you know, that goes up and down for a certain product, but nobody's doing all that extra bullshit. They just want to buy it and then call it a day. That's it. So, I mean, if companies can get away with it, first off, yeah, it is very scummy, but if they're already like sinking, for example, like fucking, I think Macy's went out, but if Macy's was doing that, I can understand it. But yeah, it's scummy as fuck to do that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Sucks to suck.
how does this have to do with Christmas, David?
I don't know. I'm just thinking what to get you guys.
Goddamn, bro.
You don't have to get us anything. That's the
I know.
point.
But here's the thing though. My love language is gift giving. So gifts will be given.
Yeah, so he
but
only
the
gives to us
gift
at
of,
the
like,
end of the
if
year.
you drive all the fucking way up here and spend time with us, it's the same thing. Like I was saying, like as a gift to you, like maybe I'll just like pay for your breakfast or something like that, because I can't think of a like random fucking material item that like I can give to you and it genuinely feels meaningful, because it's like you have all kinds of shit. I'm like, I don't want to just add another tiny piece to your collection. I would much rather like have a memory that like we make together, like going to get food or like going somewhere, that like is more of a gift, if that makes sense. Like it's the same shit, you know, if you come up here and we go somewhere and like that kind of thing. I feel like that would be much more fun.
You know David is going to have dementia, right? So memories is already triggered. Like, the fact that you're trying to get memories for yourself and he can't have them later in life is kind of selfish, in my opinion. Like, that's kind of selfish. I mean, at the same time...
Maybe not memories as much as just, like, having
you
a
cannot
good
say,
time.
like, your love language is gift-giving, and then you only talk to me and Mason to give us fucking gifts at the end of the year. So you hate us for that entire duration, and then you love us around Christmas.
Wait, what happened to your birthdays? What happened to your birthdays?
What did you get me on my birthday?
I can't remember.
Oh, dementia. Obviously, right? Like, be real.
Wait, Edward, did you play WWE when you were a kid, like the games?
I played the PS2 one.
Did you like it?
It
Okay.
was an Anyways, we got 4 seconds on the timer. Our timer actually just ran out.
Okay,
So,
bye.
does anybody want to say anything else for Christmas?
Well, you know what? I hope you guys and your families have a much better time than, and I'm speaking for myself, that I will have for Christmas. Hopefully you guys have your traditions and, you know, leave cookies out and milk for Santa Claus, who is most certainly real. I hope you guys have a happy holidays.
Crazy that Buddy was talking about coming up to see us, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna maybe come up and see you. I'm gonna have a terrible fucking holiday.
Okay, I know,
just
right?
said
For New Year's though, not for Christmas.
Like, bro, Dennis said,
I-
I'm probably not going to have the same luxury as you guys, even though we just offered it to him. Isn't that crazy?
Literally,
I mean,
like,
I
we
guess-
offered to have you come up. It's
I
fine.
just okay. Anyway,
Yeah, keep saying you just these nuts in your mouth. How about that?
I'm gonna put these nuts in your mouth in a second.
Buddy, weird as hell. All right, anyways, yeah.
Okay.
Hope you
Anyway.
guys have a great Christmas.
Yeah.
Please be safe out there for anybody who's going out. I don't think anything's going to be open, but if anybody
Please
actually
travel
is
safely
working,
as a
yeah.
whole. And
Okay, bro.
try to focus on the good things and just appreciate what you can for the holiday, so you can give yourself like good things to look back on.
Yeah, I've already stopped.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. That's still recording.